Good evening from London. The FTSE 100 has started the week in positive territory, despite widespread reports that rapidly rising cases of the coronavirus Delta variant in the UK is going to lead to current restrictions being kept for longer. Travel-related stocks such as air engine maker Rolls-Royce, British Airways owner IAG and Intercontinental Hotels were all trading slightly lower off the back of that news. Upmarket British retailer Ted Baker has reported a deep slump in annual sales during the coronavirus pandemic. For the year to the end of January, the group reported pre-tax losses of £107.7 million. Total revenue fell 44% to £352 million, though e-commerce sales were up 22% to £144.9 million. The company, which has 182 stores and concessions in the UK, was forced to cut jobs and raise cash during the height of the crisis. Meanwhile, limited social events such as weddings has hit demand for occasion wear. Bosses said they had been encouraged by UK trading since stores reopened in April. 4 Toshiba executives, including 2 board members, have been forced out of their positions after a heated emergency meeting. Activist investment firm 3D Investments of Singapore wrote an open letter to Toshiba urging the individuals to resign. This follows last week's publication of a damning 147-page independent report into the company's collusion with the government to suppress activist investors. 3D has a 7.2% stake in the electronics giant and is trying to promote a private equity takeover bid. The ousting has plunged one of Japan's most famous industrial names even deeper into a governance crisis. Toshiba gained 2.7% after the reshuffle. JD Sports is under fire for paying bonuses to Executive Chairman Peter Cogwill, despite taking hundreds of millions of pounds in government support. Cogwill pocketed £4.3 million in bonuses last year, taking his total pay to £5 million. As a non-essential retailer, JD Sports was forced to close during lockdown and received £61 million through the furlough scheme and an estimated £38 million from business rates relief. JD was also granted a £300 million loan through a Bank of England scheme. In a report, the shareholder advisory group Glass Lewis recommended that investors vote against the retailer's inappropriate pay policy. The group said the retailer should have substantially reduced or scrapped its bonus awards. Those are your main stories from London at close of business.